Hi there, this is Jeff Hall with the latest. One of the things people tell us they really like about our site is that we are completely neutral in terms of politics. And what I want to do is show you an example of what we mean by that. So today is November 7th, 2017. There was a tragic shooting in Texas the other day at a church. And now, if you will forgive a bad pun, everybody is up in arms about what we should do about guns in this country. Now, in the top section here, I want to show you the news reports that are coming in from four different sources in this case. We have The Blaze, which is very conservative, Politico, which I think most people would agree is fairly center or maybe a little right of center. New York Times, I think most people see this institution as being liberal. NPR is supposed to be down the middle of the road, but I think some people feel like it's a bit liberal. So we show you the range. You can see conservative, moderate, and liberal sources, and you can see how they're all playing the exact same story at the exact same time. Now we apply the same philosophy to our columnists who supply us with what we call the latest thinking. These are opinion pieces. So this guy Bill here says it's really not guns or knives or vehicles that are causing the trouble here. It's the people who are wielding them. A fairly conservative point of view. Now here's Susan, who is just the opposite. I just read her piece, and she says it's really time to tighten up. Things are completely out of control, and it's a bad scene. And then here's a guy named Zach, who's I'd say kind of down the middle. Actually, he says, we don't need more gun laws. What we need to do is enforce the ones that we have. So, every day the stories are changing, the sources change. Sometimes we'll have 13 or 14 sources all on one story. Sometimes we'll have 5 or 6 columnists writing about something. And the point here is that we show the full range. We have a very strong philosophy here at the latest that it's time to get people talking again. We think it's important for people to be exposed to all points of view, and we really like the idea that we are creating some dialogue here and people can talk to each other. We monitor this very closely, by the way. If people get out of control and start name calling or using 4-letter words, we'll kill the story. We want this to be a place for sane, rational, and intelligent people to engage in civil discourse, and we're getting a lot of praise for the job that we're doing with respect to that. So that's it. Politically neutral across the board. Jeff Hall with the latest.